everybody, this is Bob Iacchino along with Mike Arnold from Path Trading Partners. It is June 25th. This is a weekend update Path chat covering the futures markets. You can see the VIX on there. That's a VIX chart Mike has up right now. Lower again headed toward that bottom end of that range that we've been in since basically the end of last year. If you are interested in hearing a review of last week and a preview of next week, check out the FX Path Chat, the weekend update for FX, which has about the first 12, 14 minutes or so covering last week and the economic data that's coming out this week that we think is important and the estimates we have for those. If not, then forget I said it, and I'll just turn it over to Mike, and he can let you know what he's seeing on the futures charts. Mike, it's all yours.
Thank you very much, Bob. VIX update, ending the week, 10:02, dipping into the 9s again, but closing just above the 10 level. No fear. Over to the Dow Mini Futures. Dow Mini Futures closed lower, pushed down, didn't quite get to our GAN levels we discussed. Rallied back up, couldn't get through also the upper GAN level here. Not much to report today. If we see us get through the 21,370 level, we'll be watching for the 21,425 level, then 21,475, then a return to the highs, 21,494 on Monday. If we get below today's low, which was 21,282, which of course will be first level of support, we're watching for 21,260, then major support 21,243, rising 21, and the 25% GAN level on this short, most recent swing. On a bigger sell-off, we'll be watching to a return to the breakout zone coming in about 21,200. Switching over to the S&P E-mini futures. This was an inside day today, didn't exceed yesterday's high or low, so we have some key lines. You can see these are three virtually similar lows, and right below that we have the rising 21. This is actually a very powerful pattern. Should we rally through pretty much the 22,440 level, we are then probably going to see a quick return to 2,447 to 48 and a possible return that same day to 2,451.50 most recent highs. So watch for that on Monday. Again, key resistance 2,439 that we have to get through, and then we can trigger this pattern. If we do not rally and we sell off 2,427 to 28 first key support, then we're watching for 2,425. Then we don't have much. The next major key level is this breakout zone, which has these two candle wicks also, 2,416. So that'll be the key level lower. To the Nasdaq. Nasdaq Futures. Again, almost rallied up to our key GAN level, 58.1825, which is one of the things we're watching for on a rally today. It did pull back, caught itself on the R zone and the GAN cluster, which we've talked about multiple times. Continuing rally through this 58.18 level. Then we're watching, you'll have some minor resistance, about 58.37 to 38. Pretty significant resistance coming in at 58.62. So if we get a nice big rally, 58.62, and then if we get through that, 58.84, then 5900. If we do pull back, very strong support coming in about 57.62 to 57.70. That's going to be a very big support zone. Get through that, watching for 57.39, and then some pretty major support coming in at 57.29 to 30. If that is broken, we'd be watching for the 56.98 level. Switching over to crude oil. Crude oil, inside day also, declining rotation zone, declining trend line, lots overhead resistance. So if we rally on Monday, 43.40 to 43.50 key resistance. Now, if we can get above this trend line, next area 43.80, then 44.25, which will be key, is a breakdown zone. On a very strong rally, we would be watching for about 44.75. If we do pull back, support coming in 42.50. Then we'll be watching for about 42.25, then a return to the lows 42.02, and if those lows are violated, we're going into the 41s, and there's a couple levels like around the 41.50, then the 41.16 to the downside. Touching base on copper, which we haven't spent a lot of time on recently, it's still caught in this major range. We've talked about, for it to break out of this range, the first sign I'll get is if we get a close above this 266 level, or a close below this about 247 level. That's what I really need to see to get it out of this range. If we rally up, resistance 265 is coming in, then the 266, and then we'll be watching for 267 to 68. On a pullback, strong support now coming in right about the middle of this area, 258.45. If that's broken, we're watching for a return to our significant level, 255.77 area. Switching over to gold. Gold staged a nice little 3-day retracement rally. Just poked through the upper end of our declining rotation zone, which we've talked about. This is about 12.58 to 12.59. That's going to be resistance on Monday. If we do get through that, next key level is about 12.61.50 to 12.62, and then the 12.65 major resistance with the declining trend line and this significant level. If we do pull back, 12.51 first key level we'll be watching for, then 12.46 and a half area to 12.45.90. It's going to be key. If we do break through all that, then 12.44. Finally, to wrap up this week and review, silver, very nice rally today. Got through the 8, which is now hooking up slightly. Got through our 1670 level. Didn't quite get to our 1679 to 80 level. So, rally on Monday, we'll be watching for 1675, then 1679, then major resistance coming in at 1685. If we do get through there, another significant level at 1690. So there's a lot to get through to the upside. But if we do, we might have a potential longer-term trendline trade coming up. If we pull back, 1650 area, first key level. Then we're watching about 1640. Then we'll be looking for a drop to 1631. That's all we have for you on this weekend update. Turning it back over to you, Bob.
Thanks for that, Michael, and thank you guys for watching. There's a new Money Path podcast out, episode number 77. Unbelievable, 77 episodes already. It is on iTunes or Google Play, or you can get it at pathtradingpartners.com. And also, please hit like and subscribe on this video if you like what we're doing. Leave us some comments, and we will see you in the next Path Chat. Cheers, everyone.